Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, D&D.
I wouldn't be surprised if you threw an on-keg out at us today.
What? Oh, no.
No, it would be great if you threw an Almirage at us.
Oh, my armor class
giant-
is 13. Not
Sure.
Okay.
yeah.
It'll be an on-keg.
So, when we play D&D, we're not sponsored by anyone. We do this all for our own fun and games and whatnot. So any donations or whatever that you feel like giving to us, thank you so much ahead of time. We don't
Feed
pay
my
attention
crippling
to
caffeine
chat
addiction.
during our streams due to the fact that it does take away from the ability to get immersed into the game and so forth. So if you do say anything in chat, we will get to it as soon as we possibly can. But without further ado, last we left off.
Panic.
Yeah.
We finally freed ourselves from the hellscape that was a revolving door after meeting Onion and slaying that thing.
Could have gotten some answers out of it.
Then we also discovered that its collar carried a dark cloud around with us, so we buried that.
We used that to our advantage.
And yeah, use that to get out.
By sheer dumb luck,
Literally.
Like an inverted beacon.
Basil was a god and decided, fuck it, let's walk backwards. And the door just happened to be there.
We got taken into custody due to them saying that we killed the Oracle, even though there were no bodies. I went back and watched. Zarek threw a slime in with the dude that was in the front room. He never came in and fought. He just got ate and then disappeared. So the only bodies were what was in the barrel.
There's a random slime wandering around that hut then?
No, I'm pretty sure it like dismissed because we stayed the night there.
Could just be like wandering around the woods, just devouring helpless
Possibly.
things.
But yeah, they accused us of killing the Oracle, which I mean, we told them we didn't kill the Oracle because that's true. We killed something impersonating an Oracle, and then we watched Armageddon happen.
Because the town decided,
Anyways,
we understand that you're telling the truth, but we don't care.
yeah,
We understand that Oracle's, a fake Oracle.
exactly.
But
You were feeding your babies to it.
So that's
According
where Dane's moral compass was like, okay, we're fine with this Armageddon bit because you're sitting in the face of the law here.
Zarek then told the Zion that brought Armageddon upon Mudbark that he probed Chauncey's mind and found the truth.
That was when Chauncey attacked him.
Yeah, but like, if he could probe his mind then, how much does he know? And that is why Basil is having a panic attack.
But yeah, Chauncey got turned to dust.
And
Literally.
20 people got teleported to us. Children and innocents and actual believers.
Yeah, that's where we left off. Which I also was able to be fine with Chauncey getting dusted was the fact that we promised to get Zarek there and back safe and protect him. And what does he go and do but attack him?
Basil's fine with it because that's his justice for assaulting an innocent and shooting a guiding bolt in the back of a helpless person's head
Yeah.
for no reason. When they were helpful to us.
if these stories have been shared with Onion, Onion will share in the sentiment of, oh, that guy deserves to die.
Well, that was why Basil warned you. And
That's why I was like, hey, be careful of him.
Yeah.
Don't worry, these stories will be shared soon. So now there's a group of like 16 children and like 4 young adults.
Oh no, like think more along the lines of like 40 to 50.
It would say. He said it was quite a bit. It wasn't a few.
How many of those are adults?
As long as it's not a children's crusade, we're gonna be okay.
How many of them are adults?
Yes.
Like actual adults or young adults?
Old enough to help with the hunting and foraging.
So
Uh,
Charlie's age and up.
Mm-hmm.
so 14 and up.
Because
What?
that'll determine the survivability of this group.
Let's see what
Yeah,
we've
seriously,
got.
we gotta trap these guys all the way to Titch.
No.
What? We've got free money.
It's not the children's crusade,
Oh.
okay?
I'm just saying, like, free money.
Oh my god. That's horrible. I just got what he was trying to say.
You know what I'm talking
Oh my
about?
lord!
Anything and
Now that
everything can be bought and sold here.
No, you are like literally talking about what an actual thing that happened in our history.
Yes.
Okay, but hear me out.
It's-
Okay, so
Fucking kids. That was not Basil speaking. Basil is very against shit like that.
there are 40 kids, roughly, and 8 adults.
Jeez.
Hope y'all got Goodberry prepared.
8 as in 8 ones that could help us with the
Yes.
hunting and foraging.
Yes.
I gotta look at my features.
Mhm.
Huh. Plus 5 more adults with us. Us 4 and
Yeah.
Derek. So,
We could kill ourselves with Zarek if we all ganged up on him.
15. So that means 13 people have to feed 53.
Mhm.
Well, that sounds about right.
Well, thankfully, you guys can like, feed 20 people.
Yeah.
I'm starting to charge.
I'm knocking shit over.
It's like, fuck, you guys did the math.
No, that wasn't it. But that's beside the point.
I
Okay.
can feed 6.
Logistically, I think we can do this.
Oh, yeah. Our biggest ordeal at the moment now is just transportation.
Between the two of us, we can feed 20.
Mhm.
I could feed 6.
What is it like? What do you have that does that?
The Feature Wanderer, I can forage fresh water and food for myself and up to 5 other people. Provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
So that's
I don't suppose, Eric, we can get some carts from the town, or is it too dangerous to go in there now?
Zerk pulls out his
Mhm.
little pad and pulls out some charcoal and writes, "If you wish to chance the Oblex, you are more than welcome to."
Favored enemy, oh black.
Do
It's the new one now, motherfucker.
Oblex live in an oubliette?
We recently watched a video on oozes, and they were mentioned. It's very interesting seeing that that thing is an actual thing.
The big bad evil guy is Dr. Zeus for fighting Oobleck. Yeah, one of Dr. Zeus's little slime creations was the Oobleck. It was the slime from one of his little poem books.
Well, then you have to go walking. This should be fun.
I think we should chance it.
Chance going in?
Yeah.
Oh. We see what happened. No, let's see. We saw what happened before.
He writes down, "They're slowly maturing, so you might come across less."
So they mature into the red ones, and then oh, fun. No, thank you. I believe we're gonna do some hunting now. Yes.
Basil is still just over there consoling the children.
And
This is probably
Breathing.
like midday now.
breathing very carefully.
At this point, I think we should get away from the town first.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Do not worry about things like hunting until we have an established camp and can get assist.
How far was the scarecrow farm from this town?
Not far.
Not far.
I think it was like a day. Maybe
Yeah, I remember it being close.
It was really
we go
creepy though.
around.
Yes. We can offer to pay and maybe get some food from.
That's why we gotta find. Or no, we did find their house.
Yeah, we found the house. We
Yeah, I
paid
was
her.
talking about going around the scarecrows.
Right. We paid her for the scarecrows that you accidentally instigated. To be fair,
Yeah,
it did jump out at you. But,
Was that a wheat field?
I mean, there was several fields.
there was corn.
Yeah, corn,
Wheat.
wheat, barley.
We are definitely avoiding that because I do not want Children of the Corn to happen.
Hey, they might want some farmhands though.
I'm gonna.
Selling children.
We're not
Put them in
selling.
a home, not selling them.
Yeah.
Also, this is out of character.
Yeah.
Like Basil hasn't been talking during
Right.
any of this. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
You're panicking about children of the
Oh yeah, like Basil's just like damn near hyperventilating, but he's trying to console himself to like keep the children calm and collected as much as possible.
Hmm.
You realize I just now.
Oh, I
back
don't think
on that.
Zarek will let anybody stay with us with that farm.
Oh yeah,
Plenty more new conscriptions.
true. But thinking back, when Chauncey attacked, he said, "I know what I know," and attacked him. And that's when he had to roll a save and failed. But nothing was said about it.
Mhm. I know.
So, I mean, he may have seen some of it, but obviously not enough to condemn us. But I have to talk to you about that later.
Mhm.
But Dane will.
That's why there's going to be a hunting trip.
Alright, let's start herding these cats back to town.
You mean children?
It's 40-something children here. It's gonna be like herding cats.
And what do you plan on doing, Onion? You finished your little hunt for that thing. Now you're out of that
I'm at-
plane.
I'm out of leads. I'm out of plans. And you guys seem to have decent heads on your shoulders, even if you guys are a bit in over your heads at the moment.
Mm.
Yeah, extra competent hands would be much appreciated right now.
Assuming you guys are going to need some help getting some food.
Mhm.
Luckily, that's something that I am pretty good at.
Brother Zarek taps you on the shoulder again,
Mm.
and he holds up a piece of paper, and on it there's a lot of math. And then written below all the math, it's, "I do not have 2 months to waste with kids."
Mm.
2 months.
2 months.
Sorry, this is to a Dane.
Months. It didn't take us that long to get here.
Kids travel slower.
Mm.
Wait,
Give them to the farm. Give them to the farm.
Well, I mean, that may be what we need to do. So we could travel to that farm that we passed on the way in. Sure they could use some hands. And I don't think they were involved with the bullshit hag.
He does some more math for a minute, and he writes down below it. He goes, "We could leave them there, or they could stay here with provisions."
Do we have that many provisions?
Do they have
Somebody would have to go into town.
enough of them left to?
I can obtain it.
Is there enough of them here to keep a town afloat? Or will they just starve themselves slowly over time?
I mean, they work enough, and if they work with that farm, I think they'd be alright.
Mhm.
Will the Ublex move on from here? Or is this permanent?
I can make them move.
Because that would be easier just to leave them here, like you said, with provisions. As long as they're not being sacrificed for no reason.
I will send a note to my brother to send help.
It's a good idea.
And how long will this help take?
Two weeks. Same as us getting here.
Leave them 2 weeks worth of food. Let them just go away.
I want to try to find the oldest surviving.
There is like an actual like probably 20s, 30s.
With the numbers you have left, do you think that you can survive 2 weeks?
If we get you provisions.
I don't know.
How about this? If we get you provisions to last you 2 weeks, till more help can come, can you promise to take care of all these kids?
We could try.
I don't want to hear that you've taken advantage of them.
With what I just saw, I don't think I'd want to try to take advantage of anything with
Very true.
So you see Zarek, like, he's now got his pack off, and he's rummaging through it, and he pulls out.
He's got a portable whole
The-
general store in it.
It looks like twine, but it's shiny, and it's not silver. And I need one. Writes down a note of I need one to go with me. It might not be safe.
I'll go with you.
Excellent.
Hey, Basil.
Yeah.
Going with him. We're gonna get provisions for these kids.
All right.
And then we're going to leave them here. More help will come.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe.
Oh, I'm breathing.
I need a deep breaths. The deep breath is what helps remove the anxieties.
I guess while they're gone, we're gonna try and fix the town.
Oh, do you guys need money for the provisions? Asking
He's-
Eric.
He's unwinding the coil of whatever it is.
Mhm.
And he stops, grabs his pad, and writes, "We're going into town."
Are you sure
Good
that
luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Are
Sorry,
that
when
two
you
of
said
would
going
not be
into
safe?
town, like, for some reason, like, Derek's done some weird fucking shit now. Who knows if he can teleport? And is he going to Ferin? Is he going to their little makeshift town? Oh, alrighty then. Yeah,
Are you sure that you
should
two will be
leave
enough?
He scribbles for a second. "I could maybe protect more, but the fewer, the easier to protect."
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Have you done any beast shaping yet?
Not
Okay.
yet.
Not since the lizard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did turn into a lizard.
That's when we met the dude with the faces on his armor
Mm-hmm.
that you really wanted.
Brother Joseph.
Don't
Yes.
don't
No, no.
worry about him.
Wasn't Brother Joseph. It was Cassius.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Shit, who's Brother Joseph?
Brother Joseph was the essentially the mayor.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because if Psycho can turn into small things, get around quicker, more unnoticed, maybe.
So it's a psycho.
But you can transform.
Yes. Into animals. Not very big.
I have a friend who could do that once. I'm not really sure.
They did
what
it
they are.
once, and then the pixies turned them to stone.
So, Zerk unwinds the coil and hands you an end of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like metal.
What are we doing with this?
He draws out the little like thing on the pad, and like basically it looks like two squares with a line between it, and he points to the line and he goes, "Barrier."
Oh.
We're all in this together.
So we do the barrier wherever we're going, or we do it here.
I'd keep it in front of you until we find a shop we want to keep.
Makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
At this, he takes the other end, and like he walks quite a distance away from you,
Mm-hmm.
and like then he like shores it up to what would be the length of the road, and then he like pulls a little bit more, and then he like wraps it around him, and then like,
Hmm.
and he looks over, and like,
And there's no telling what kind of metal that is.
do you want to like take the time to try to look at it?
Well, I was gonna say I would definitely be examining to see what that is.
It's very thin, pliable metal. Does not.
Nothing magical about it.
Nope. And at this point, now that you've got it fully wrapped around you, he and touches his end, and all of a sudden you watch it as it starts to turn purple.
Crap! You got me.
It's the lasso of truth. You must speak true.
And he starts to walk.
Follow with him.
So, Edane and Zarek are going into town. What are the rest of you doing while they're doing that?
Trying to make sure the children don't run away, I guess, and keeping an eye on things.
A lot of them are crying, wondering where mommy and daddy are.
Should I be brutally honest with these
Strongest two
children?
adults. One is getting a staff. One is getting a hand axe. One of the more lither adults is getting a dagger.
Okay.
Those are the only spare weapons I have, and it's just in case something shows up.
Gonna say I would have left him a scimitar.
I mean, I have spare weapons.
So you're gonna arm some of the civilians.
Yeah, I'd have given you a scimitar. Seeing you doing that.
Fuck, that's right.
So, Dane, as you are walking in, and it is like the oozes are not on the cusp of the city anymore. They have worked their way into the inner part of it, and it is very awkward to like look in. And he does. He stops at doors and opens them, and just like peers in, and then keeps going.
I'm trying to remember, did we hit the general store when we were in this town?
No, you did not.
We hit the inn, I knew that.
Yes. And you bought some rations from the inn. Like, not much, but...
Okay.
Because Zarek was on a, like, timeline.
Right. Then I'll be on the other side of the road, I guess, doing the same thing. Just glancing through.
And it is, every time that you open a door, it looks perfectly normal, vacant building. You don't hear anyone moving. You don't hear anything moving in throughout the city.
I guess we don't hear anything, like, not even birds.
Is this what happened to the last city?
That's a pretty safe bet.
You get to the you do start to see some of the oozes or oblex now that you know what they're called.
Yeah.
And there are multiple colors. There are green and white running around.
So the red bigger or the white bigger?
The red is the biggest.
Red is egg.
Which is bad because when we first ran into these things, the white was scary as fuck, so.
I mean, like, a black slot isn't the biggest slot, but it's the most dangerous.
Right.
So green, white,
Egg.
and then red.
Jeez. So the white we ran into
My
back in Ferin
God,
was
it's a
bigger.
fucking Pokemon evolution.
Huh?
I was saying the white we ran into in Ferin was much bigger.
Yeah, they can get bigger. Once they get to a certain size,
They turn into reds.
they turn into reds.
So that's how they mature.
Mm-hmm.
So an oblex,
Is the baby.
a single oblex is the greens. As they mature and the more they eat,
All the bone marrow turns them white. And as they continue eating, all the blood turns them red.
yeah.
Hey, Hoosier. I also have a light crossbow with 20 bolts, and I'm gonna hand that to another one of the Lithe folks.
Okay.
Like, I'm only keeping a longbow, dagger, and short sword on me.
So how many weapons have you handed out?
1, 2,
I had you a similar to
5, including a scimitar.
And there are 8.
Yes.
So I'm going to hand two more of them a hand axe and a dagger.
That's 7. Okay. As you're going through the town, like I said, you're starting to notice some of them.
Right.
One of the green oblex turns and starts to run towards you.
What is Eric doing?
Zarek's not paying attention.
Zarek, there's one coming this way.
He turns and looks at it, and he just shrugs.
All right.
Mm.
I'll put some faith into what he's saying.
As it gets closer, all of a sudden you watch as the purple that's wrapped around you from the it shoots out tendrils, and it hits the Ublex, and and like you could tell that the Ublex like it felt it and like jumps back, and it does this like it starts testing the area, and after a little bit of time it slithers away.
Wish I knew that spell.
Mm-hmm.
Protection from good and oozes.
Good and oozeful. I like it.
After a couple of minutes of wandering through the city, it happens multiple times. The Ublexes, and it's typically the green ones that come at you.
Whites seem to be a little more intelligent.
You don't know why the whites aren't. But the green ones keep trying to hit, and they do. It's every time they come at it, and it is. And you've noticed that they come towards Zarek even, and he doesn't flinch or move. He just keeps doing his thing, going through from building to building.
So they kind of like the board.
That is the power of his god.
Yeah.
When he finally, after a couple of minutes, you do find a general store.
Oh, good.
And at this, he goes in and like he motions for you to come in, and he takes the rope and he puts it over the doorway
Yes.
and wraps it around 2 nails.
Oh, so they're gonna avoid going into the store.
At least that entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And he then pulls his pack off again and starts pulling more of the twine out.
He's gonna protect the entire building.
Mm-hmm.
It's like alarm on crack.
It's like alarm with witch bolt.
So as he's pulling the twine, he stops for a second and writes a note. Grab rations for our day for our trip, and anything else you need.
Let's see. We have a tent. We have bags.
Hey, if you're in there.
Leave some for the folk we leave here.
Right. So yeah, I'll grab. So it was like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. That's
I'll
20
see
days.
if there's. Yeah, see if there's 20. See if there's 100 things of rations. Can't get it all at the moment.
There is 100 at least.
At least.
There's also barrels of ale and like dried meats and stuff like that.
Yeah, if I can carry it, I'm not strong.
None of us are.
Nope.
You needed to bring a bear.
There's rope. It is your like general goods store.
Yeah.
Yo.
Is there a wheelbarrow?
Ales and wine in the short term will take the place of purified water.
Speaking of, while this is going on, I'm gonna start doing my little foraging.
Okay. Give me your. You don't have to because of that.
I mean,
Are you doing like extra foraging?
so I'm gonna try and do a little extra, but I think I still have to do a survival check for it. Okay, we are not in the mountain.
No.
Holy shit! If we're in the mountain, I can find food for 12 people.
Um. Yeah. So general store. You've got barrels, blankets, glass bottles, buckets, candles, chests, clothes, flask, tankards, hammers, ink, quills, jugs, pitchers, ladders, lanterns. Oh no hooded lanterns. They do have like lamps, like a glass lamp.
Yes, the thing needed to see in the dark.
Meth kits, still mirror. There is one sheet of parchment.
Are there any kits, like healer's kits or herb kits or anything like that?
I don't think they're going to be needing money from.
Weaver's tools, woodcarver's tools, potter's tools, mason tools, cook's utensils, cobbler's tools, and carpenter's tools.
So I'm only gonna get 50 because if I try and carry 70 at least, I'm encumbered. So I'm gonna just carry 50 rations. Plus with his hunting and stuff, I think we'd
Keep
be
in mind,
alright.
there's 48 people.
Hmm?
There's 48 people.
No, this was for our trip.
2 10 days. Oh, fuck, that's right.
I'm talking about just us.
Yeah.
5. So
Oh, but what I was meaning, there's 48 people in
Yeah,
that are
that
going to be coming back, which leaves 50 rations to split between 48 people.
yeah, but they have the barrels of meat and everything they can.
Oh,
do.
that's right.
yeah,
I'm
we
stupid.
got ale, anything else.
Forget me, I'm dumb.
Mm.
But survival check?
Yeah.
No.
So we're foraging now.
He's going foraging.
I've stepped off a ways to start foraging and try and hunt small game. That's going to be an 11.
Unfortunately, due to all of the craziness that's been going on around town, and some of the Oblex not being in town anymore, you don't find anything.
Damn.
I mean, if you need food, I can make some.
I was just going to leave them with some stuff. Try and help out.
So Zarek is in there, and he's pulled out quite a bit of twine, and at one point he looks at you and just like does this, and then he walks outside.
I think
You're
he
not
means
wrapped right now.
stopped.
Yeah.
He's going to get the line off the door. You're not wrapped. Or he's telling them all to shoot, get the fuck out. Shoot, shoot. Bad slime. Shoot.
Do I hear anything going on outside?
No.
But he just did this, like, stop.
Just run away, stupid slime. No, we don't even love you.
Stay.
Uh,
You're trying to abandon them.
is there, like, a back entrance?
You go looking for one?
I'll just, where I'm at, I don't want to move because I don't know what that meant. Just kind of looking to see if,
Quite possibly there is.
okay. Grab some rope. Throw that in there.
Just in case you fall into a fast-moving river to a lake that has a black dragon in it.
Exactly.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking. I mean, I'm sure that would never happen.
You guys are gonna be in for a treat when Onion tells you all about that story.
What? That actually happened?
So he's gone for a few minutes, and right before he comes back through the door, all of the normal light that's coming in disappears, and all you see is purple.
Have I seen purple around him before?
No.
Oh, it's from the wire. Gotcha.
Or he's just trapped you in the general goods store. You're gonna die.
Mhm.
So let's have a conversation right fast.
As he comes back in, he takes down the wire that's around the door,
Mm.
wraps it back around himself, and holds out the other end to you.
For sure.
And he writes, "Shall we find another store?"
Well, I've got enough rations to split between the 5 of us for 9 days. And with Basil's hunting, I think we can compensate the rest of that.
Take you to the potion shop.
I am good.
But you
I'm
don't,
not there. I can't
you don't,
take
as
it.
in you don't need any?
Correct.
Okay. Well, in that case,
This god
I'll
misses
lighten my
bread
load
every day.
to 40. And split that between us, so we all have 10. Let's go ahead and find, secure other shops for the residents at least.
I have enough for one more building. Your choice.
We can do one more building and see if there's anything that we can help us on our trip.
What building?
There wasn't.
I want to say something, but I'm not there.
See if there's an herbalist shop. Start searching for an herbalist shop.
So,
But I do not remember what was in town.
yep. Give me a. This will just be a perception check, due to the fact that there is no people to ask
Right.
for an investigation. 7.
Great
Uh,
place to go check out.
You travel for 30-40 minutes, and you make it to the other end of town. Don't see anything that resembles what you're looking for.
Okay. Well, then I say, let's head back. On the way, try and see if there's an alchemist shop or something, or a potion shop is what I'm thinking of. Just as we're walking out, kind of apothecary. Thank you. Metagaming pigeon.
I'm not there, so my questions don't matter.
Roll the perception.
I
wanna
believe
know
in
what he
you.
did.
You've got this, says the bard that doesn't exist.
I want to know with what he did when he walked through the doorway and it was all purple. Did he make it permanent for that building?
Maybe.
So, you travel for a little bit, and you do find what could possibly be an apothecary. It is a very small, dingy shop.
Still want to check that.
And he goes in, and this time he doesn't take the
Wire off.
and he looks around for a minute and shakes his head.
Nothing useful in there.
He pulls out the pad. They're still here.
Oh. Well, that's a nice thought, anyways. Unless you want to deal with them or shoo them away, I'd say we can just go.
He, much like animals, cornered, they will still attack.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's just go.
As you pass the general shop again,
Mm.
he stops moving for a second, reaches back and grabs a piece of the twine and attaches it to the side of the building and starts to walk. And you watch as the twine is just coming out of his backpack.
He's a spider.
As you get to the end of the road, he stops, takes it, takes his bag off, takes a tent spike, wraps it around, nails it into the ground. He does the same motions again. It turns purple.
Gives them a safe way to get there.
Yep.
He flips over to a page, pulls it out of his book, and starts to make a note. And he puts it on the tent peg.
Just kind of glance to see what it's saying.
If you wish for safe harbor until it is fully safe and you see no more, you must hold on to this.
Seems fair.
Mhm.
He did make that building permanent.
Mhm.
Wait for you to be back.
Yeah.
I know they're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, hey guys. You made it.
Rations for each of us.
As well.
Just accept it. Say thank you.
So, question. Did you find them lodging?
The entire town is open.
Once everything's gone.
Yeah.
I was thinking the inn.
Mm. I didn't think about that one.
There's probably more food rations there.
Sure.
Oh,
You can go with Zarek and get the.
Nope,
go
I
to
am
the
not
inn.
going anywhere near that place.
That really cool wire zapped them and they ran away.
I'm going to take my rations over to the eldest adult.
Okay.
Here.
He
Spread them between the children. Make sure they eat.
I don't need them as much as you guys are going to.
thank you.
And I will.
I'll explain to the same one about the wire. There's a note, and just kind of what to do with it, so that they can go get more. Whatever they need to do.
He thanks you for, the help. And is just it is that dumbfounded of
Shell shocked
yeah.
at the moment still.
I apologize that things have turned out this way. This was honestly not how I was expecting today to go.
I don't think any of us were.
Mm.
Derek writes down into his on his pad and holds it up. It is in the late afternoon. We can get a few hours travel in or stay the night. Your choices.
Let's leave.
I'd rather get away from here.
Once the shock of this ends, if we don't continue helping them, they will probably turn against us. So we should leave. I say that very quietly towards the group.
Let's go.
He writes something, pulls it out of his page or out of his book, folds it up, and he tosses a bird into the air, and it takes off flying.
I guess that's his way of sending help.
Yes. Basil, you good to lead us?
Mm-hmm. Hooray for Wanderer! I only remember general layout of Ferin. I don't remember like step for step like it would be Keen Mind feat.
Yeah.
It's not like
Um,
that. But I can get us to the general side of the city that we arrived on, and then
Yep.
on from that way in the direction.
you get a couple of hours of travel in. It is uneventful.
Yay.
Nightfall hits. Zerk pulls out his tent. Who's doing watch?
I'll take
Third, I
first.
guess.
I used to take the last one.
Oh, second then.
Yours.
I watch with the Dane.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 20 out of 5.
Wait, if you're watching with, then it'd be straight.
I mean, I have straight.
He has straight. You do not.
Mint,
And he does not have to.
Mint also has dark vision and blind sight for 10 feet.
That would have been handy to have.
So, can I roll for me and my familiar?
Yeah, just roll once.
Roll once.
Yeah.
Well, not that I'm very helpful.
Watch.
5.
17.
Second watch. 5. Third watch.
11.
And 5. Okay.
As we're setting up camp and everything, because we generally set our tents up a little bit of ways from each other,
Yep.
us and Zarek's.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull Dane to the side for a second and whisper to him, maybe give a rundown of what's been going on.
It's probably a good idea.
At least from, I wouldn't say from what started in turn, because we don't know. But just a general rundown. Catch Onion up to speed.
Yeah.
And that is all.
And I will do that on my watch.
Quietly, of course.
Of course.
Do keep in mind though, taking the last one, Zarek usually wakes up around that.
It usually wakes up about halfway through.
Okay, so are we like rolling this out, or are you just saying you're telling me things?
Trying to remember everything that we would discuss.
Everything post terrorist attack and post Evan Gauntlet. So
Okay, so the reason we're even picked up with this road fella is we heard about this town, the cult or group, and we were investigating it, hanging out, and working beside them. And we offered to help if they needed an escort. They tend to go on pilgrimages and stuff like that. Which my middle English just kicked in there. And after a few days, they had us escort him, and he was supposed to be investigating an oracle, which is how we ended up with this town.
And said Oracle turned out to be a hag.
Exactly.
it not for the rules of hospitality, those things would have probably killed me a long time ago.
What was your watch, Dane?
11.
This is where we die. Ha ha.
Little did you know, Zarek was listening the whole time.
Nope. Um.
Nice.
In the middle of before Derek's waking, as you guys are conversing, inside the tent. There's two people in the tent, Psycho and Basil.
Mm-hmm.
High or low?
Hi.
Did the oozes escape the bottle?
24 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage and 4 psychic damage.
10 damage total. Yeah.
There's the news.
It's either that or the ooze. One of them just creeped in.
And I need initiative.
Fuck!
Come on.
15 to 20. 10 to 15.
13. Oh, wow.
5 to 10.
7.
8. We were asleep.
Zerk.
Onion might as well have been.
I think you're kind of like processing.
That's probably why your watch was so bleh.
So Psycho, you feel this sharp pain.
Ow.
Stop kicking me. Gave me a headache.
Have you heard any of this?
That's what I'm questioning. What the heck are you doing, Psycho? You feel this sharp pain.
I wake up from my sleep and I look around because I don't know what happened
Okay.
after rubbing my whatever it hit me with.
You see this green form hovering over you.
I like punch Basil awake.
Okay. Basil, you're getting punched away. Onion, you have no idea what's going on. Zerek's in another tent. He gets to go again.
Cool.
It swings at you again, Psycho. What is your dexterity?
Da-da.
Because you have no armor on.
Well, if I take my dexterity is 14.
So that's a +2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 12.
Mm-hmm.
It misses
Oh,
as
thank
it swings at you. Basil, Dane has no idea what's going on because nobody has screamed for help. Psycho, you're up.
I will attack the ooze with whatever I can grab out of my bag.
Spite?
I'm just gonna grab my sickle out of my bag or whatever.
Okay. I mean, you're welcome to grab whatever weapon that you would normally grab.
That's usually I use spells, but I'm half asleep, so
Okay.
Does 11 hit?
No.
Okay. I'm like,
Where's that pigeon coming
I'm like, I peek. I'm like, there's a thing in the tent.
You're getting the shit beat out of, and you're so calm.
Hell, is what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Basil.
Basil, after getting punched away, will see this and yell out, "Shit! Oobleck!" Or Oobleck?
Oblex.
Oblek.
Oblex.
Shit! Oblek!
So
And
Oblex?
Yep.
Cool.
and will draw the short sword that's attached to his back.
Okay.
And swing at it.
Did we get our weapons back? Or did we just give them to them?
I gave mine.
They were
Nice.
particularly important.
Too bad it hadn't been previously damaged. That would have been a lot better.
Mm.
That is going to be 12 slashing damage.
It was a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
Sorry.
12 slashing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I don't really have much for a bonus
Yeah,
action.
that'd be piercing.
Oh yeah, short swords are piercing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for my bonus action, I'll just grab that dagger as well.
Onion, you hear Basil say, "Oh shit, Oblex," and you've heard Psycho like mumble something out of the tent.
So, action. Dismiss met. Bonus action. Summon my blade. My
Okay.
shadow blade. What effect am I getting?
Cool!
Roll a d100.
I was wondering if that was one. It looks very tiny, so I was
No, it was
That
a
looks
2.
like a 2.
Oh. That's right, you're on track.
Warlock spells are second level.
Yeah.
That's a 71.
Sprouting from your temple are devil horns.
Oh, your true form is showing.
He's a fucking
I
tiefling.
don't have time for this. And I'm going to start running towards the town.
You're a tiefling, kill it!
Those will last for 1 hour.
You're a tiefling, kill it!
Brother Zarek. Has no idea what's going on. Let's see.
I wonder how Fritz is doing.
17 to hit. Psycho, which hits. So we take 7 bludgeoning and 4 psychic.
Thing we leveled up, huh?
Yeah. Ow.
Edane.
To the tip flap.
Okay.
And seeing the Oblex, so did you say it's in melee range, or do I need to have like?
Yeah, you can make it in there.
Okay. Then I'll have rapier and short sword. Yeah, go to town. $21.
That hits.
The rapier. It's D8. And using my piercer feature and re-rolling that one.
Hey, you did twice as much.
So that's 6 piercing.
Okay.
And then with the short sword, that's a 16.
That hits.
And let's see.
And it's dead.
Cool.
It had one left.
When am I gonna get to use my Colossus Slayer feature?
Never.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Onion's mage armor because that would have probably been happening, and I wouldn't have known that thing would die by the time it happened.
Okay.
6 on a level 1 spell.
As that thing dissipates, check to see. Look around and make sure there's not another one anywhere.
Left behind is a skull and some bones.
Actually, but I remember that Basil has 2 vials. I know we've discussed it.
Basil remembers that he has 2 vials and is checking his pack.
That's what I was going to
Okay.
Had 2 vials that had this green oozy liquid in it that
Yep.
were taken off of some gaunt people.
Still there.
do. Okay.
Alrighty.
So that was a wild one. A wild Ublex attacks.
Mm-hmm.
How you looking over there, Psycho?
I'm bloodied.
They can use Pierce twice.
Basil is going to go up to Psycho and start giving some triage and inadvertently cast Cure Wounds. How I do my flavor of Cure Wounds.
Yeah, you're fine. There's more of the triage.
Bandaging.
Triage.
I don't know how to pronounce words, okay? We learned this from
Trey
Trey
Bucket.
Bucket.
I know. I was sitting here going, oh, this is the new Trey Bucket. Okay.
Wait. Treba?
I've never heard the word trebuchet.
Mm-hmm.
It always just read it.
And he called it a tray bucket.
But it looks like a
Trebuch.
French word.
That doesn't mean shit. This is French we're
Do
talking
you know
about.
what state we live in?
You understand, oiseau is bird, and it's O-U-S-E-X in French. Oiseau. Where the fuck is any of that? You get 4 HP, and that is a 6 on the die for a level 1 spell.
Okay.
But hey, now you got some bandages on you.
Yeah. Still bleeding to death, but it's
I
fine.
did what I could, and I'm not giving you any more spell slots.
What happened? What is going on?
A green slime attacked me in my sleep, and I was...
Are you okay?
Just look at me.
No, you are not okay. And I'm going to use my healing light, which would probably be very bright in the middle of the dark. For 2 of my healing dice, and that gives you 5 more HP.
Thank you.
We're good at this.
I am better now.
So what is everybody doing?
Go back to bed.
Investigating.
Throwing the skull and bones out of the tent. So they're like, ooh, like, is it like,
There's an oozy mess in the tent now.
oh my gosh, what is it called? The ooze left over from supernatural beings disappearing.
Ectoplasm?
Ectoplasm. Is it like an ectoplasm film everywhere?
Hey, I know that word.
Watched enough Ghostbusters?
I've only ever seen Ghostbusters once.
Did you watch Casper a lot?
I don't think I've ever even seen it all the way through.
Yeah, Onion is definitely gonna like look around inside and around the tent, trying to
Make sure
see if there's anything else.
But you definitely saw Basil rifle through his pack for a little bit.
Dane will be like, "Is everything okay?"
Yep.
Good.
I think something followed us.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look like attacks. Dane, use Pierce.
It's super effective.
That'd be you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and go back to sleep. And we'll be heading out a little later than normal.
Mm-hmm.
And Zarek can get the fuck over it.
If you need to, you can go back to sleep too. I man the last watch here.
I think I'll be awake. I'm going to keep an eye out. I'm the only one of us who can see in the dark, after all.
So whenever Zarek does get up, I'll explain what happened. And say we're gonna be here for a few more hours.
I'm surprised you weren't concerned about the fact he said seeing in the dark.
Oh,
My
he's already shown, or they've already shown that they're elven.
yeah,
Okay.
when we first interacted,
Mm-hmm.
I was more concerned with hunting the beast than
Hiding your.
my ears.
Mm-hmm.
But how does the investigator feel about elves is the question. Elves
Well,
with
what are the
magic,
laws
no
with-
less.
With elves,
Mm-hmm.
they're treated as lower beings.
Well, I know the social mores are to treat them as lower beings. What does the law say? Is it also you must treat them as lower beings?
I mean,
Or,
there's not a law about it, but like,
well, that's where
yeah.
he would be coming in at, is they're just another being that's living here.
They exist. We're not the only thing
I
here.
mean, we stayed in a Hobbit hotel. Just saying.
Yo, you go back.
Mm-hmm.
We go back and we just see Fritz at the bar shit faced.
So, what do we do?
Like I said, whenever Zarek gets up, I'll explain. Green News followed us here, attacked the other two in the tent. So they're going to rest for a little longer than what we normally do. We'll see if he can find us a shortcut.
I doubt it followed us as much as just happened upon us.
That's true.
A wild Oblex appeared.
Yes.
Trainer Zarek ran away.
If I don't go back to sleep after this, will I at least get like a short rest out of this?
You can get a short rest out of it.
I just want my spell slot back.
Because you technically already took a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because taking the last watch, your long rest is over with, technically.
Okay,
You got your
I
6
was
hours
pretty
of
much
sleep.
already long rested from before, so
Yeah.
I just want to like get mechanically a short rest out of this so I can get my spell slot back.
You guys got your 6 hours of sleep.
You.
Zarek writes, we need to get back sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Wake them.
Oof. It doesn't help if we do this shit while exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Although, not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
First level, anyways. It's just a disadvantage on all your ability checks.
You're the boss. I'll go and I guess
It's Claire.
now the road one demands you. Start taking the tent down.
I feel the exact same way.
So I guess I don't get my short rest. Or we don't.
No, you would
Oh
have.
no, you get your short rest.
Yeah, because he would have eaten breakfast and stuff like that before he like forced them up.
But yeah.
Basically, him forcing them up is so that because they still have to you all still have to break down camp.
Yeah.
And he would not, and like his like, okay, we've got to go, is him already breaking his tent down, having breakfast, and he's like, I gave him an extra 30 minutes. Get up.
I do.
I've had this jacket for like 3 weeks now.
And I'm just now finding out that it has an interior pocket.
That is the most random thing anybody has said in this stream.
My perception is great.
So,
I need a D12.
so does that mean I don't get a long rest or I do?
You do not.
That's what I thought.
You do not. And to top it
Um,
off, we both get a level of exhaustion.
Technically, you'd get a short rest though
Yes.
from that time, so you can do hit dice. if you need to
8. Okay.
Mm.
bump
Mm,
up
yeah.
HP.
Basil's just. Forgot. Was coffee introduced in this campaign?
Yes.
Yes.
We need more of that.
That was in the mud bar.
Oh.
No wait, is it? Yes, it was. It was in
Did you
Mud
take the coffee?
Bar. I think you put it at the end.
You son of a bitch!
So,
Oh, Mudbark was eliminated, and that was a town-like staple. Coffee won't be introduced to the world. Oh no.
so question: are we hunting or using rations today?
I'm using rations. I'm too tired for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Onion would like to forage.
Okay.
One
That would be a
ration
survival.
down.
It's a survival check.
Survival is, I believe.
Yeah, it's a wisdom.
Basil, just like Brian, not a morning person.
That's a nat 20 for a 23.
With a 23, you're able to find some mushrooms, berries, edible plants. I'm guessing that's what you're aiming for.
Yes, maybe something medicinal if I can find it in this area, and identify it. But otherwise, mostly just food.
I mean, there are some things that would help, like with some minor aches and pains, but nothing like,
You found opium.
yeah, no.
Willow bark.
But yeah, because I'm also like referencing my plant book, just like double
Right.
check everything, safety and everything. Okay, found this.
Is that enough for all of us, or is it just you?
It's enough to feed 2 people.
Feed it to the rich one. He doesn't like.
He doesn't like meat.
Okay, then I'm going to split it with the psycho.
I forgot I'm a vegetarian.
Tree hugger.
Then I imagine you would not be a fan of the rations if you could help it.
Yeah.
Rations,
Nuts, berries, and jerky.
yeah, I was about to say rations. It's nuts and berries, some jerky sometimes, and then you've got the hardtack, which is
Disgusting. It is evil. It is vile.
I just think
Yeah,
it's
but
like
You
a.
can use it as a thrown weapon.
I just think it's a less tasty Nature Valley bar.
Do you like a good berry?
Take bread, but give it the consistency of concrete.
Would you prefer a good berry?
Oh, I have rations.
I mean, that's your rations. That is basically the equivalent of what a ration is. Is it is nuts, berries,
It's trauma.
jerky, and hardtack.
Mm.
I'm trading you my raisins for your jerky.
Okay.
But it is like, and the reason the hardtack's listed in there is a day's rations. You're going to take your hardtack and soak it in water or something, and eat the jerky and the berries throughout the day, and then whatever hardtack meal you come up with, whether it's taking some of that jerky and the hardtack in a soup, or you're just dipping it in water and drink and. Well, I wouldn't say water. It'd be ale or wine that you do carry with you. Because most people don't carry water.
Basil does. You sure you don't know one of these mushrooms are really good?
I know a few
Dude.
mushrooms.
This place is so pretty.
You travel for half of the day with no issues.
I like that you only said half of the day.
Yep, give me another D12.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes. 2.
Okay.
No day goes by seemingly.
Yep.
Oh fuck. The word seemingly was in there. Something.
Brother Joseph isn't. I'm looking at my notes. Brother Joseph isn't the one from.
He isn't the mayor?
No, that's Lord Poltrick.
Oh.
Poultry.
Poltrick.
Who the fuck is
No.
Brother Joseph?
It just made me think of poultry. I'm sorry.
Joseph?
Because it's neither of the shadows stepping people.
No.
Isn't he in the town where
'Cause
they
I don't think
came
they ever
from?
gave us their name.
No, okay.
I am choking on air. I promise.
Yummy bear.
I have resummoned Mint by this point, by the way.
Okay. What did you say that the
Cassius?
No, that's not.
No. The guy with the faces is Brother Joseph.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Cassius is the one. Cassius was the dude with the weird faces. He was skinny. He was. Never talked to him because he said he was named after the
Oh, yeah.
Great Wanderer or whatever.
Wait, wasn't one of the brothers named Cassius? From the Brother
Yeah.
War?
I think I think we couldn't remember. Yeah, the priest is named Poldrick.
Who was the person that Fritz dimensioned out
Ah.
with?
The crow's nest, where the oracle was. Joseph was the innkeeper.
Oh,
And Mudmark.
Yosef.
I had the name down and it was blank next to it, and I'm like, why is that?
What's your
Because he's dead.
Yeah,
It's because I don't need to have any story for him. He's going to die.
that's probably why. You are not not horribly wrong there. No. Cassius is not one of the brothers.
I think he had said he was named after one of the Wanderer Cassius, but I don't think we could figure out who that was, or something like that.
It's been a long time since lore.
Oh, Cassius was the great grandfather of the two brothers.
Oh, that's who it was.
See, that comes in handy.
I can't keep up.
There was also a Cassius Vortmik. He was a friend of somebody. I didn't ever give you that guy's name, did I? That was the Nicola's companion that got that was
Oh. Don't know if that was in the thing or not.
yeah. I think I named him.
Hmm.
I don't think I ever gave you the name. Because I'm going through my list of like all the people with the name Cassius on my server, and I'm like, there's way too many of these. Well, and that's why it is a name that's overused because it was the grandfather of.
It's like when we were growing up, like 90% of the women we knew were named Elizabeth
Yeah.
for some reason.
Well,
Oh yeah, Cassius Morton is my rival.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a rival anymore.
Nope.
Hasn't for the past 20 years.
If he's still alive.
Could have blown himself up at the college.
Could have. Anyways.
Anyhow,
So what exactly is your guys' like drive?
Huh?
Why do you
I gesture back at Brother Zarek.
We're asked to protect him.
Yeah.
That's the drive.
But I mean, in general, why do you adventure?
Actually remember why we agreed to this.
To help Zarek?
Oh yeah, we were demanded.
Yeah, because I had said we would be willing to help escort if they needed it.
Are you pimping us out? Did you really call us an escort service?
Yes.
You whore.
Mine is because I like to read a lot of adventure stories and I wanted to go on an adventure.
That and
That is eerily similar to my reasoning.
My sister's gone missing for some reason.
That is even more eerily similar.
it's fine.
My
Mine's
brother has gone missing.
Oh, I wonder who took our
When we get
siblings.
back to town, we can ask if maybe they've seen your sister.
Yeah, well, she usually goes out, but
Didn't
She
you get
doesn't-
left a note that said she was trying to find where
mhm.
some
Maybe.
symbols were?
No, she left a note saying she found some symbols and she asked me to figure it out.
Oh,
Wait, when you guys say town, do you mean town or city?
Neither.
more of a
Capital,
no.
right? No. Ferin
No,
isn't a capital?
no.
I'm not talking
Ferin.
about Ferin.
I mean, Ferin is the capital of Chevron.
I'm talking about this little township that's getting created
Yes.
when we left.
Oh!
When we left 4 months ago.
Okay, so something relatively small. Something I'm not gonna get lost in.
We came out of there 3 months later.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The name of the town was Aruna.
Aruna.
Aruna. Yeah, the name.
Because
of
it
the
wasn't
town was
quite a
Aruna.
town yet. It was still a tent
No,
city.
as I have it wrote down, is the fort city.
It's a port city.
Aruna. I
Because
don't
we
remember
helped
us ever
start-
actually hearing it.
Because we helped start
Surely we would have
building
heard
the
of that.
fortresses because we were just trying to help, and everybody was still in tents at that point, except for the main chapel in the middle. I remember weird shit like that.
Yeah. So we got Tabril has Ferin, Aruna, Mudbark, and the Inn Under the Mountain.
And Bloom's Meadow.
Don't
And-
mind.
Well, I haven't made an article for that because it's not
It's not important.
They do not need to exist according to these people ever, because we don't want them to get Farroned.
So,
Actually, Zarek, I have a question. Something that's kind of confusing to me. When you reached out to save them, why was I included? As far as I know, I'm...
You knew no better.
But I mean, why wasn't I one of the ones that was teleported out? Why did you help me out?
I'm still sleeping.
You were part of the group that followed me out of the other plane.
You got looped in.
Mm-hmm.
Should I question your motives?
I mean, logically, yes, even though I don't really have any.
Shall I put you to judgment?
What does judgment
Please.
entail?
Are
Johnson.
you
You
saying
tell
you
it.
wish? Are you
Chauncey.
saying you wish to look into my mind?
He doesn't write anything.
I hold no particular ill will towards you and your order, if that is what you are worried about. But I am confused as to how I got roped into this.
You followed us. That's what happened.
Well, beyond that, he seems very confident that his god has a plan of sorts for this journey for him. I'm asking if he thinks I'm part of that.
He writes, I have no idea what my God's plans are. I am just the voice when I am and say what I am told to say, and do as I am told to do.
Okay?
Don't push the ultra say.
But if I was a threat, I would have revealed myself as one a long time ago.
Fair.
Well, to be fair, that happened to our last companion.
So you're saying there were no signs that he would betray you?
At first, no.
What's at first? There were moments,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what he was judged for.
For the moments involving Zarek, the only moments?
As he said,
Mm-hmm.
witnessed him attack innocents. But we weren't in a place to judge him or do anything about it at the time.
Mm-mm.
Well, on that I can promise you I will not attack innocents.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
So, nighttime.
Good.
Give me your checks.
Which one of you is gonna pay me today?
Great. My dice are cursed.
Two natural 20s?
Natural 20
Oh, that's right. You rolled just a single. Sorry. My
Yep.
bad.
for a total of 23.
First watch.
With disadvantage, that's a 22.
Okay. Second watch.
With disadvantage. It was perception, right?
Yep.
4.
Third watch.
9.
9 and a natural 20, which gets you a.
23.
I am the perception god.
Onion is on alert tonight.
I am the perception god.
Plus 5.
The night goes by uneventfully.
Oh, thank God.
You are all able to get a long rest.
I get my spell back!
Woo! I get my healing dice back.
That's only a long rest for the healing dice.
I mean, he used one after.
Right, but then took a short rest, so I didn't know if that came back with the spell slots or not. I didn't know how that worked with that mechanic.
Healing dice is a long rest time.
Okay. That's what I was curious.
Healing dice is a long rest. Warlock spell slots are a short rest, but some of the warlock features are long rest.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a feature to feature then.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Today I'm using a good berry
Good berry.
to supplement nutritional needs.
I'm going to go forge.
Good
it.
berry is a level 1 spell, yes?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay,
If
so
you're
2
using
is
it
fine.
if you're using it through your feature.
Yes, I'm using it through
Okay.
my feature.
Because I don't know with your warlock branch if you get good berry or not.
It's not a warlock feature.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the feat I got is my background.
Oh, okay.
Berry.
Basil is gone now. Basil is out foraging.
Berry.
Give me your.
Sure.
I'm looking for higher end medicinal herbs.
Okay.
And here's 22.
You're able to find a couple of things that might be able to be used in potions or whatnot, or tinctures for some healing slash removal of headaches, and
Hey, did you find anything?
Small amount of medicinal herbs. Found a small amount of medicinal herbs.
I will take in my book and kind of start cross-referencing them.
What is that?
A book.
Yes.
My druid friend gave it to me. It's full of plants from many different places, including other planes.
Hey, Dane, we're swapping.
Okay.
You see Basil's eyes just like fixated on that book now.
Do that, or you can ask
That
them
being-
to sit with you.
That being said, it is written in Sylvan.
How convenient. And I will start reading out in Sylvan.
And I will respond in Sylvan. This will make communicating a lot easier with you.
Maybe.
It's
Actually, I'll just ask out. Who all here speaks Sylvan? Or speaks this?
and I will say in Sylvan, you speak the tongue of the Fae. Well, you understand the tongue of the Fae. Right.
Apostrophe here, weird comma and colon here.
and turns a sheet around
Oh.
and
I
it's
do.
in 15 languages. The top one in common, I understand a lot. And it's any language that you can read that he has wrote it in, it is probably there, which is Sylvan, Elvish, Dwarvish, Abyssal, Celestial.
You don't get the job.
Draconic.
You don't get the job with the voice.
I can speak Draconic.
Yeah, Draconic's in there.
Would have been really helpful before.
So I can speak nothing you can't understand.
There's even something
Hey,
you don't
that's that speaking
understand,
soul deer.
because I'm pretty sure that most people don't understand. What is it?
Undercommon.
Undercommon? No, not undercommon.
None of us speak binary like a Warforged.
Yeah.
Abyssal, infernal.
There are weird ones like Grell and Giant Owl,
What is it that
Fucking
elementals?
speaks great.
That's a
Primordial.
primordial.
which is separated into the dialects of,
And there's
Yeah.
4 different types of primordial.
which are different dialects.
Which is cool.
Intertalk. You can talk between them, but
One
there might
sounds
be
like
some
roaring fire.
miscommunication.
One sounds like crap.
Just so we know that's all the languages I can speak.
Sylvan. And Sylvan. Fucking
Oh,
nerd.
The goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah, goblinoid.
The heck, goblinoid.
Wow.
Like I said, there's a bunch of them that
That's
you look
cool.
at and go, but
You don't get the job with the voice for nothing.
Do you speak slave?
they have many languages.
The slaves can't.
And he starts doing hand signals.
Nice.
I start making up my own language.
Boppity boopy. Boopity boppa. Boppity boopity boopity bop.
Now look at it again. So you don't speak Sylvan.
Did you say it in Sylvan or in,
And Dane's
I
just
did
over
it.
there like,
in Common?
I feel left out.
The only fancy one I can do is Elven. And of course, Soldier, Tabaruld, and oh no, wait, I have the Velos.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Velos.
Velos is the ancient language.
How did
Like
you
that?
get that one?
He chose it.
I chose it.
I mean,
I
Velos,
studied well in school.
Velos is much like saying Latin.
Velos is the Lafrays, right? Or
No.
used in the Lafrays?
No, it's not used anywhere. It is legit a diplomatic language.
That's what I was meaning, because the diplomacy things happen on the
Okay,
Lafrays.
it's not spoken. It's
Oh.
a writing language.
Oh,
Mm.
then I need to edit things on my other character. I thought it
Because
was a spoken.
that's the reason it says dead language used in diplomatic meetings.
That's what I
It-
was thinking.
it's-
It's like,
If you're writing it, you cannot. That's the whole point. Is it's wrote down.
Yeah.
And it has. It's such an awkward language that nobody can speak it. But if you can read it, it's much like reading anything wrote by a lawyer.
okay.
It gets broken down so much that you're like, the fuck is.
I associated
Legalese,
it.
gotcha.
I
Yeah.
associated it with kind of like how in the UN the diplomatic language was French and it
Right.
was spoken.
No.
That's what I thought it meant.
No, it's more like Latin, but instead of speaking it, that's the reason all diplomatic meetings are done in Velis. It's the whole you write everything out and you can't. There's no misconstrued
No
of,
nuance or anything.
yeah,
else.
you can't construe. Did he mean this? Because in our slang, he's calling me a mother.
It's
fucker.
like
But,
trying to determine between Soldier and Tabor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's different slang that like could be used. Whereas if you write it down in Velis, there's no.
You're not getting out of that shit.
Yeah.
Velis is contract law.
Yep.
Thank you. No, it would still match up with the other character.
People would still learn. People still learn it, but it is that like, it's much like saying I learned Latin. Do you really speak Latin? No. Do
No,
you?
but the last time I tried to speak Latin, I accidentally summoned a lemon
Exactly.
because it was Latin and written in cursive.
But anyways, what were we doing? Night watch. No,
No,
we just woke up.
Yeah.
Day rolls. I need 2d12s.
get more. Fuck you.
10.
12.
Fuck you.
Fun.
Time for a day of adventure.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. That's it.
Do we need to be in a marching order?
Yep. Give me a marching order.
Basil used quick attack. Oh wait, that's not Basil. That's Psycho.
Rude.
Fuck you.
Where would
He'd be in the center.
he be in the center? So.
I'm gonna be trying to pay a bit more attention today around us.
Well, you can't miss standing in the middle of the roadway at a what is like a small like point in the road between trees. There we go. Just put him ahead of you.
Aww.
The larger one of the two goes. He holds up his sword, and the other one holds up both of its little swords. And the big one goes, "Give us your stuff."
Daggers.
Away with you, men.
All right, I'm gonna look around because groups of two are very uncommon.
Also look around.
And Basil growing up and traversing through mountains would have a vague idea of like groups of two that are in common.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my setup, little mage armor. If I have enough time.
How long does major armor take?
6 seconds.
Both mage armor. I mean, mage armor is an action, and Shadow Blade is a bonus action.
Yeah, but removing mint is an action.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to remove mint first.
Okay.
And he, "Stop now! Die soon!"
Rather not, thank you.
Now I need initiative. So, do not have time for major.
But I do have time for Shadow Blade,
Yes.
so I need to roll for that and initiative.
Yep.
Magic.
Makes sense.
25 to 20?
I can't
15?
do initiative for shit.
15 to 20?
16.
And 15?
11.
5 to 10?
6.
7.
Throw me in the back, man.
Got my Psycho in the bag.
Okay. Idane, you're up. You have two tiny goblins in front of you.
Going to hold throwing a dagger until either they charge or something else attacks.
Okay.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Good job.
Basil, you're up.
Mazel will go ahead and draw his longbow and knock an arrow. Hold his action as the same as Zidane and say, "This is going to go very poorly for you if you decide to continue with this."
We can choose the easy way, or we can choose the hard way.
You can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
You're activating my fight or flight, and I can't fly.
You activated my fighter flight response, and I am a flightless bird.
Oh well, you die! And at this, the little one disappears.
I should have left Mint out. That line sight would be helpful right now.
The larger one, like, takes off into the forest. On the, let's see here.
This better not be a goblin sapper. I swear.
It gets
That's-
If it's invisible, it gets advantage.
it gets advantage anyways.
Fuck.
As it appears. Let's see here.
On top of you.
Oh, dude, please don't be another one of the things with the Garrett.
The what?
Garrot.
Garrot.
It's so fucking weird because I've heard that one pronounced
Garrot?
both ways.
Yeah.
3 different ways.
Garrot is the
Proper term.
yeah.
Garrot. It's another one of those fucking things.
Well, nope. As the goblin appears, the side. Actually, it would. Let's see here. It would recognize.
Look
Uh,
at the softest
It'll
one.
go for onion. That's 20 to hit.
Side or behind?
Behind.
He's gonna stab him in the back. Backstabber.
You take 7 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And instead of feeling what feels like a dagger going across your back, it feels like claws raking down your back.
What was that?
Onion, you're up.
And I'm guessing because it happened behind, it doesn't trigger the reactions.
What were you holding?
An attack with just an arrow.
No, it's not a dagger.
Yeah, all of a sudden you saw it disappear. So your choice was to throw or shoot at the one running, because the other one, like,
Well, it ran away. It didn't try to attack, and that was the trigger.
yeah.
You die now.
Assuming we hear onion.
That's all. Like, this group doesn't really like killing innocent things, and we're at least giving a chance for you to, like,
So
fuck
what do you
off.
got, Onion?
Well, first off,
You've got a shadow blade.
yes, but I can't very well see the thing.
It's
No, it's visible now.
It's visible to you,
Oh,
behind you. When I say it disappeared, like, it...
Ran away, basically.
No.
It went invisible and came behind.
so feeling that, I am going to like heel spin and slash at this thing.
Nice.
Wing be a +4 because it is a finesse weapon. That'll be 18 to hit.
That hits.
Oh wait, I need to roll for concentration.
Yep.
18, so I'm good.
You're good.
Alright, that hits, so that is 2d8 psychic damage. As the blade cuts across it, it does not leave a wound, but it sure does feel like it.
Okay.
That'll be 9 psychic.
You attacked it. Seething headache.
The sword is a sort of condensed gloom, negative emotions.
Nice.
He has become the perfect edgelord.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to use one of my healing dice on myself.
Healing spin.
6.
Attaboy.
Awesome. Use that. Heal that.
I love how excited he gets when he attacks things.
It's just a thing.
It was dealt damage.
Psycho.
Would I be able to hear all this ruckus going
Oh
on?
yeah, you can now turn around.
Okay, I turn around and I move to that side of him and I cast Thorn Whip on the dude. It's a cantrip.
It's an attack roll, I think.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is. Do do do.
A melee spell attack.
It's 19 plus 5. 23. 24.
That is.
Now, question: did you step over here, or did you move just right up to it? Only reason I ask is because the thorn whip can make you pull it to you. So was just
I mean, it was just kind of like a,
right there.
yeah, walk around. So I could see the guy with
I forgot how fucking loaded we were.
1 damage.
Y'all.
Oh yeah, you're broke as fuck. Hey, if she's dead, your dad's gone.
Well, the oracle
There,
told her
sure.
that she was okay.
I didn't get to ask them. I didn't ask the actual dice.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
You asked the oracle.
I thought I forgot to do it.
Mm.
I forgot to ask her. I thought that was it.
Also, this is the first time Onion has been hurt by an enemy. The only thing they have been hurt by is that table.
Zert turns and nothing happens.
Y'all got this.
Tried.
No, that was a failure.
Oh wait, that thing ran away, right?
Yeah.
Ran into the woods.
Our hobbit friends.
Da-da-da-da, the hobbits.
They're taking the hobbits to ours and God.
It's gonna be very useful. Flask of lantern oil.
Dane.
You can have Onion back. Onion scares me.
10, 15, 20, 25. Swap the daggers for rapier and short sword. And stabby stab, stab, stab.
How many times are you stabbing this guy?
As many times as I can. That's a
Wait till the next
21.
level.
That hits.
Let's do it 3 times.
That is 12 damage.
It feels like it does not fully go into its body.
Son of a biscuit.
Cool.
Magic.
Yeah. And then with
Everything is a
the
goblin.
short sword, that is 21. Or wait, 18.
That hits.
Reroll that one. I can remember the other one. 7.
So
I need a magic weapon.
Basil.
Actually, 20. I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot it?
Shoot it. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Or 8. Nah. 14 piercing damage. Reduced to 7. Das ist all.
Its turn. At this point, it changes forms in front of you.
Ah, it's another
There
one
you
of those.
Oh hell!
Is it your...
Is it the same thing?
Nope.
Okay.
We got attacked by a chutney.
How does this work?
Who is it pushing out of the way?
It will push the last person, so there'd be a Dane.
Oops. Sorry, onion. Ow.
That allows it to do
person.
23 to hit.
Against two.
Onion.
Oh, yeah.
It's still going after the.
The one that smells really nice because it's covered in flowers.
12 damage piercing as it bites into you.
I don't know about it.
This thing really has it out for you, man.
There's just after so.
Half rounded up or down is bloodied.
Anywhere close to like right at half.
Half of the left.
Because I'm at half rounded up.
Then yes, you're.
Onion, no, wait, what the fuck is wrong with your blood?
Basil. 18 to hit.
There probably isn't
Hey,
much
listen
blood
here,
at all.
fucker. It hits, but damn.
Take 3 piercing damage as a arrow into you.
Where's that farm boy?
Get that fucking crossbow to help. You dead.
Crossbow shoots bolts.
Yeah, I was talking about the one that shot you in the back when we were fighting the harpies.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Onion, you're up.
So,
Can I have the handbook that
Bonus
has
action.
the escapes in it?
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna want either the players
I'm
or
gonna
the
go like.
If you go to extras,
It's not under my
Wait,
extras.
we're gonna go.
What are you looking for?
Should be
you
I had a
that's on the
list.
website.
I had the list on the.
Yeah,
I have
it's
the
fine.
list, but I don't know where it went. It's on. I'm on the app, and I had a list.
Well, that's what
on
I was
the-
Well,
Are you
the
just
app
engaging?
also has a
What?
Disengaging?
side to the
No,
website.
I'm Misty Stepping.
It might
Okay.
be on the website.
So I will roll for
Yeah,
that.
the website will have the drop down and all the info.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
That's
go
a 10,
check
so
real
I'm
quick.
good.
I know I have a list. I made a list.
And
Question is, have you seen it,
action, I am going to
Mr. Sheltered?
mage armor, so that I am less likely to get hit.
Okay.
Right now my AC is 12. So yeah, 18.
Okay. Psycho, you're up.
Let's see, level 4, so still
Uh,
challenge rating 4. Challenge rating half.
mine's right now is a half challenge rating.
Yeah.
CR 1/2.
And no fly speed, no swim speed.
Yeah. That would hurt people in my vicinity.
Very creepy sound.
That's the point.
Honestly, it sounds like my machine at work.
God dang it. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast Infestation on it. It has a con save.
Con save?
Casting what on it?
Oh,
Infestation.
I used to have infestation. I never used it. I just blocked it out for friends. That's it. It's an amazing situation.
18.
Damn.
Zeric's turn.
I like Zephyr Strike more than Hunter's Mark, but it's mathematically accurate to have Hunter's Mark. Zephyr Strike goes zoom.
Well, Zephyr Strike could be more of like,
Still,
from training.
I got hit again, so I need to control
Again,
concentration.
misses. Yeah, you need to make.
My Shadow Blade disappeared.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way today.
Dane, you're up.
Seeing that the weapons don't seem to be as effective, move 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's fine. And he's going to and deck save.
So I'll make another one. 18.
Okay, so he's only going to take half damage, but
Burning hands.
burning hands. Nice. So he'll take 7 fire damage.
And that's after halving.
Yeah. No,
And I rolled a
that's on
19.
the website.
Okay.
I can't turn into some of these things, but this is
Basil.
the whole list that they gave me.
There's more in the woods.
What?
I can't turn into some of
Oh,
these, but this is the whole
oh,
list
no,
that I
back
can
up.
turn into right now.
It's trying to find something that's stealth in action.
No. But I need a perception check.
Yeah. 22.
You see the little the goblin is sitting in a tree with a bow.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And I'm targeting the goblin in the tree.
Okay.
15 for the save. And then I'm gonna shoot it.
The goblin?
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck you. You shot me, asshole. 21 to hit.
That hits.
17 piercing damage.
The goblin falls out of the tree.
Well, if there's extras, like, we need as little suppressing fire on everybody else as possible. And I will actually move 5, 10, 15 right there. Just to the side, but in front of Onion.
So the creature let's see here. Food.
Zerg just looks nasty.
And
Looks gamey.
Psycho. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
This thing's rolling high.
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
I don't know, but I want its pelt.
A wolf-like monstrosity of some sort.
16 piercing damage.
Ow.
Features and traits.
I almost left it out there yet.
Onion. You're the easiest to hit right now. 22 to hit.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I rolled this terrible.
5
terrible
piercing
roll.
is another arrow in the back of Onion.
You!
Hey, you remember when I was talking about that suppressive fire?
Yeah.
Okay. This is annoying.
That's the whole point.
You guys take care of that.
Oh,
I'll
and
take
then
care of this. Hopefully.
as a bonus action, the goblin can
Hide.
Oh, The first one that he rolled, like he rolled for the different. There's multiple out there, and most of them had a really good one. But the one that shot him rolled an 8 on its stupid hide check. Which means, I'll put it this way: they get a +6 to stealth. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, well, I only get a +5 to perception. So, the turn.
Yeah, no.
So, my turn?
Yep.
Okay, first off, has it rained recently in the area? Is it damp?
No.
Okay, so if I was to do that, it would definitely cause a forest fire. Let's not try that.
Oh no!
We'd be okay with it. That one, not so much.
Onion, not so much.
Me and him are
Onion
friends.
Onion is willing to burn a couple trees, but not a forest.
I mean, it's not. You're not looking at like it being a drought, but it's not like
You might catch some of the brush on fire.
yeah.
First off, bonus action. Do not like this. Heal 2 dice on myself. Where did I put those? Stupid D6s. I'll just roll a spice.
Okay, Sirenscape locked up, which is why it's just
Oh,
Wait.
So I heal myself for 9 with my bonus action.
okay.
And then I am going to
Check something, do you?
do.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
I'm going to try to use prestidigitation to set a portion of the brush on fire near where the arrow came from.
Give me a perception check first,
Okay.
because you got to sort of figure out where it came from to begin with.
I have no clue. So
Yeah.
I'm just throwing a fire towards, like, my right.
Okay. So, does it have damage or just
No, I'm just starting a fire.
okay?
Trying to smoke them out.
Checking to see if they count.
Yeah, prestidigitation does not do
No,
damage,
fine.
but it can start fires, which would, over time, do damage if things stay in it.
Psycho.
With this, I'm gonna disengage from the wolf and move there.
So it's your action.
Yeah. I don't actually. I have healing spirit as a bonus action, but he's got that covered.
I have 2 more healing dice. I do believe.
Rose here.
6th level.
Hey, that goes through.
Yay! He did something.
It's what, a D8 for Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame? I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
D8 radiant.
so you only get one of those or 2?
What?
The D8s.
I don't know. Dane, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna stay down because that's what I do. Okay, so the rapier does 22,
That hits.
and the short sword does an 18.
That hits.
Rapier first. 9. And and 10. Those.
Okay. Basil.
Thank you, by the way.
Yep.
I'm gonna look for the thing that shot Onion.
Okay.
24.
You can barely make out a goblin in the trees.
Bonus action to mark it.
Okay.
Do I need to roll if I'm moving the hunter's
No.
mark? Okay.
Knock it into the fire. Knock it into the fire.
That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
11 piercing damage.
It dies. It falls out of the tree dead too. Well, I mean, they only have like 7 HP, so they're just supposed to be pests.
Yeah,
You for me?
Pest had me down to 9 HP. So
I mean,
Well, that was also after dealing with the flipping wolf.
Oof chow. Yes, please do. No, I'm not having this on my belt.
20 to hit a Dane.
Shoot. That's 2. My first level spell.
Oh, you're good.
We're not trained.
Yeah.
I have no clue why there's 2 thorn whips on my spell page
So
because I
that-
only have the one.
That puts me at 22.
Unless you have it learned twice somehow.
unless it's unless you like get it from a
Well, it's not
feature
it's a
and
bonus
then also learned it.
cantrip. Oh, that's probably what happened.
So you should probably swap that out for another cantrip.
Yeah,
I gotta wait a level to do that.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, so that would
to be
have
to be
Yeah,
fair, you
yeah.
Hmm?
You're right.
because to be fair, you wouldn't have had it you wouldn't have had the second one anyways, because
Yeah.
you would have had another druid spell.
Yeah. Want it to go. Don't tear it up too much. You've already set it on fire.
Onion, you're up.
I'm guessing that was it attacking me.
No, there's 7 more goblins. In it.
Well, I'm waiting for some to start helping me too, so. That's why I told him what my AC was for the moment.
All
Now I've
right,
got to go find their body.
is anybody else bloodied?
Not quite.
Now, bro, I'm sitting pretty.
In that
You're
case,
the only one.
I'm
Close.
yeah, I'm close, but I have like 1 more hit point before I'm
in
there.
that case, I'm just going to
Valerie.
yeah.
That's tum tum.
I'm just going to hold out my crystal, and a ringing will emanate from it, targeted at the wolf. Toll the dead.
Ah, bro. ah.
Wisdom save, please.
Oh, that's a
Aww.
roll.
Is it a nice, pretty blue crystal by any chance?
That's a 4.
It's blue, but like the inner part is green.
It's
That's
so
a
nice that
4.
you
A
remember
4?
crystal.
Well, okay, so that is 1d12 necrotic damage.
It's nice that you remember like that.
So that is 4 necrotic damage.
How's it looking?
Just now went to bloody.
Cool.
Well, quick. As he yells over. Damage in my belt.
Oh, quick. David did great.
Psycho, you're up.
Have you tried telling it to sit?
That's how many feet away from the wolf?
15, 20?
20. Okay. Thorn whip again. 30 feet.
Oh.
Another 24. to hit.
Plus 5?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
With another 1.
It doesn't have the effect that it can like drag the creature.
Yeah, Yes, it is.
Drag it 10 feet or something. Which,
Brings it right up in melee to her.
well, not quite.
Is this a large or smaller?
It's large.
It's large. You
Okay.
can drag it.
Okay, yeah.
And does it allow for opportunity attacks?
No,
No.
Force
because that's
movement.
a forced move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alas.
So move it 10 feet
Yeah.
towards her. Or 13.
Welcome to the kill box, motherfucker.
Zerk does something, it does not pass. Dane.
Just move up and do the same thing.
Okay.
Rip steady step.
Oh god, Strod's here.
Woo! 12.
Misses.
Okay. Then I'm gonna assume a 1 plus my toughness is too.
Do you want inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
Who you gonna stand? You would have taken that one. My pelt would have been.
You're up.
You should have said
I'll
yes.
scan the trees.
It would have been funny,
Okay.
Paige. You should have taken it.
Might have accidentally stabbed Zurich and
16.
Oh, but that one was an actual accident.
Didn't see any more arrows come down. I don't see them, so I will then move my hunter's mark onto that thing.
Okay.
it has been hurt.
Oh. Guessing a 13 misses.
Yes.
Sad face.
I need a wisdom saving throw from a Dane.
14. Sorry.
There
I think that's the number.
Wisdom?
Yep.
Fixed it.
Dirty 20.
You feel something brush the your inner thoughts.
The voice of God.
Did I see Zurich casting?
I'm pretty sure Zerik's focused on the wolf.
Maybe. Yeah, so I updated everything on D&D Beyond, but not my paper, and I've been looking at the paper more.
So
So my attacks have been a +8 to hit, a +7, except for the dagger and the short sword. But if I throw the dagger, +8. The archer gives you +2 to ranged weapons, not just bows. Dagger, 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 dagger. If you cast haste, it's dagger, 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 dagger.
Okay. Onion, you're up.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry.
So, have I noticed anything from my brush fire? Have I heard like any cries or anything?
No.
No. Worth a shot. Okay. In that
You're
case,
right.
I'm going to pull out my crystal again, and a green light is going to encapsulate the wolf as I cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred flame.
Dexterity save.
20.
That
Raining fire
safe.
from the sky. Sacred
It just goes away.
I'm surrounding him now.
kill box.
Pretty much what I
Psycho, you're up.
did. I move up. And do primal savagery on myself.
Ooh. That's a fun one.
My pelt!
I I'm just scratching it a little bit.
You're gonna cut it.
So are you doing claws or are you doing teeth?
Which one would be cooler?
I mean, both are pretty badass.
I don't know, rich boy.
Yeah, which one would? What would
Well,
Sack
for
do?
me, he'd probably do claws.
Okay.
My pelt.
I don't think that hits because it's a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Nope. Misses.
It's not strong.
Yeah.
Brother Sarah casts a spell. You see as purple rain starts to hit it.
Purple rain, purple.
Anyways. Attacking Europe.
You went
So
there.
when-
my head went.
Zarek cast the last time. Did I see him casting at me? And I
You're not paying attention. You're concentrating on something else.
Very true. I'm gonna keep stabby stabbing. That's much better. 18 and a 23.
18 and 23. Both hit.
So that is 9 damage from the rapier. And 10 damage. Which one's
Okay. It's Basil's turn.
I'm doing it.
That's much better.
That's why I need Piercer. 17 plus 8, 25.
That hits.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 piercing damage.
How much of that is magical?
None of it, because
Well,
Hunter's Mark doesn't count as magical damage. It just adds a d6 to your damage total.
okay. Its turn. Jane and... Oh wait, no, you don't get that. Never mind. Not with that spell. It quickly disappears and reappears again behind Onion.
It's really got it out.
Is that
A
a,
little bit further back though. There we go.
so I wouldn't have been an attack of opportunity.
Not with
Misty Step.
Misty Step.
That's what I thought.
And actually, wait.
Do I know
It's
such thing is,
30
by the way?
feet, right?
Hold on. It's not Misty Step. Hold on.
Oh, okay. That's different.
Do
Don't
you
Hey,
get?
Ariel?
don't tell me it's Thunderstep. Do not tell me it's Thunderstep.
Nope.
That one hurts the people that are right there next to you.
This is Dimension Door.
Ah! Okay, so you could go way the hell out there.
What level is Dimension Door?
That's our 4th. I want its pelt now.
Do I know what this is?
Okay. You can teleport yourself from your current location to any spot within range, which is 500 feet. Okay. So you guys don't know where it's at.
Okay.
With it being Dimension Door, like, yeah, it's gone. Because it gets certain spells once a day. It got Misty Step at the once a day, and then it gets Dimension Door once a day. And it used the Misty Step to, like, start the combat.
Right.
I left Dimension Door as a, like,
Escape.
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 We told it wasn't going to end very well for it. There it goes, running away with its tail between its legs.
I'm sorry. How much damage did you all take?
None.
3.
If I hadn't healed myself, I'd probably gone down.
I'm at 18 right now.
Out of
34.
okay.
Onion is at
I'm sorry.
18.
It was getting attacked by people 4 times, and it only got 1 attack each round, and it almost killed 2 of you.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be funny, but jeez.
So,
Take it from me. Don't try.
I think the got.
I mean, if you want, I can bring the really hard one up next.
No thanks.
Please no.
And
Because technically I should have, because you rolled a 12, But I was being nice.
Thank you for being lenient, oh god of games.
Yeah, pretty sure the intent was to taunt the creature, not the DM.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do.
Was that considered a beast?
No.
Damn it.
Do I know what that was?
What all have you studied?
I mean, I just naturally be aware of the sort of the ambient life of the Feywild, aside from the things that would be like in the Fey courts.
Nope. No idea.
Other than that, I know things that may live in the forest. That's about it.
Nope.
So I have no idea what that thing was.
Well, for about 59 minutes, it's easier to track. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to be anywhere near it, considering the shape you two are in.
Hmm.
I'll be back. I would like to go after those 2 goblin bodies.
Okay.
Stamp out the fire that's right there.
I'm going to prestidigitation away the brush fire. Because it lights or snuffs a small fire, such as a campfire, a torch, etc.
And I'm just refilling my 2 quivers.
Okay. These are very, very shitty arrows made by goblins.
And I would like to get my 2 arrows then.
Give me 2d100s.
Alright, that's right. First one's a 24.
Okay.
Second one is a 14.
Hey, however, do they have a bow?
They have very shitty short bows.
Really shitty short ones.
Damn it. I'll wait.
He had a crossbow.
And
I don't like those mechanical contraptions.
loses the intimacy.
No, you would have never seen or heard of this creature.
Cool. So he can track it or sense where it's at?
It's easier for me to track it.
I'm just trying to figure out if we're gonna walk into it again. If we keep going, because they were in front of us and it disappeared. I didn't know if we could tell which direction it went with what you have.
Okay, so that was eventful.
Very much so.
So what do we do now?
Do you two need to take a breather for an hour? We're good.
I mean,
If we don't come across any other trouble, I should be fine.
I can heal myself if necessary. Do you think that we're gonna need it?
It's the wilds. Didn't think we were gonna run across that fucker.
It may be best for us to.
Do the goblins have anything of note on them?
They've got about 5 copper on them.
That's 1 copper then. Because you leave 2 copper on everybody. It's a humanoid. Still gonna leave those 2 copper on them. The other one I don't really care about.
So yes, breather.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to breathe.
So you take a short rest.
Yep.
They will take a short rest. I'll stand watch.
As they
I'm going
start their
to-
short rest, I'd like to focus myself a little bit, take in all the natural energy of the woods around us, and use primeval awareness. As an action, I can expend 1 ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level of spell, to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of me. It doesn't reveal the location or number.
Yes. Yes.
Shit! I didn't even think about, It doesn't reveal the location. It's like, is it leaving us? Oh, it doesn't reveal
But
the
does it-
location.
Does it tell you what it is
No.
that's around you?
No. It
No.
doesn't specifically
It
say.
says that you detect it.
You definitely detect. It doesn't tell you how many either.
No.
Yeah, you definitely detect
I don't
something.
know why the fuck that's even a thing. That is fucking useless.
It wouldn't be useless if you weren't walking with a fade creature.
Yeah.
Also, and undead.
Fae and undead.
When I use my
Yeah,
phone,
I
don't
didn't fucking
have
think about
anything.
that.
I'm a beacon.
Your
Mhm.
yeah, you had your con mod.
It was a 5 for
Okay.
the spell slot.
If you hit your picture and
Uh,
do short rest or
I'm going
whatever, it'll tell you what you had.
Oh, okay.
before the rest. I'm going to cure wounds myself, so I can heal myself with the thing I'm about to get back.
Okay.
Those are-
Resting. You're doing your thing. Right.
So that's
There.
3 on a level 2 slot.
Roll a d100.
I do get the healing though, right?
Yes.
But
You get that before the.
You can't heal on yourself.
Everyone within
and this will be
25 foot radius.
15.
15.
Whoever threw that spell, your mom's a hoe.
Okay. You and one other creature of your choice within 30 feet of you gain a magical shield that grants a +1 bonus to AC for the next minute.
For the next minute.
Useless.
So, who would Onion be looking at it? Onion would probably be over there with Psycho nursing wounds. So,
Oh yeah, like you two are next to each other. We're like around you guys, just making sure nothing's coming up.
Mhm.
And Zarek just tapping his foot, like, come on, timetable.
okay, so short rest.
And gone.
By the time you make it back, pretty close to it, yeah.
Well, it was, what, 2 weeks out from
Yeah.
the city? Even though for some reason I thought it was 4 days. But it's 2 weeks out. We were in Goddess Plane for 3 months, according to
Yeah.
the mayor. And it's
Yeah.
2 weeks back.
No, the reason it's 2 weeks, there were a lot of days that had no
No encounters.
encounters.
Okay.
So, like,
Well, let's go for a week and a half of that.
I mean, like, you've already gone a day. You went a day without encounters, so you unfortunately rolled
Okay.
a. Your first night was the Oblex were going to come one way or another, because they're looking for bodies, and warm bodies are. Yeah.
These are slightly more sentient gelatinous oozes.
Oblex.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Or just garbage disposal.
Mm,
They're looking for bodies, alive or dead.
More like Pac-Man.
no. Definitely alive.
Oh, I thought you said
They
alive
eat
or dead.
memories.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
So hold on to
Which explains
memories.
the.
Psychic damage.
Mhm.
It's a gelatinous ooze false hydra.
So does that mean I lose memories whenever it eats me?
By the way, what was your sister's name again?
The rest of your day is uneventful,
Sweet.
and you end your right before the nightfall. You can make out a large farm and a farmhouse.
Is this the scarecrow home?
Yep.
Farm?
I can't remember if these guys were nice or not.
We didn't check, did we?
The scarecrows were protective. You were holding an arrow, and one jumped out of
They
the
freaked me
thing,
out,
and
so I
you shot it which then proceeded for them to attack us, and then we paid them for destroying 2 of them.
Oh yeah. Hey, so a tragedy happened at the city just down the way 3 days. Y'all think might be willing to lend them a hand, would you?
And that's where we'll start next week. Is your journey through the farm, which takes. It is a very large farm. It took a while. So yeah.
Woohoo!
You and I are watch buddies.
So let's go ahead and do our night watch. That way we can go ahead and do a. We'll come back with the daytime. And yeah. That way I'm not having to like. We'll start with a either full rest or not.
Wow.
First watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all just swap them. Or
9.
they're just swapping.
8.
We're like in each other's books.
Okay. His book is worthless, basically.
I already have that.
Some of them are accurate. Some of them are very, very much not so.
I forget what was the name of your book.
It was like
Gillespie's.
Dr. David Gillespie's.
No, you see, this is actually used for this.
Great Dr. David Gillespie's Herbology and the Path to Greater Medicine.
This has absolutely no use tree eggs. In fact, it makes them worse.
Perfect.
Oh no, that is like what it's basically a snake oil salesman's like book of herbs.
Perfect, because then it means that nothing in the book is accurate.
No, there is some
Well-
stuff in it that's accurate.
You and I will just be going over the books like wrong, 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 wrong.
Kind of right.
Yeah. This one can do that, but it gives you like side effects are not worth this.
Oh, so it's like every medicine today.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will treat your heartburn, but
This will treat your heartburn, but you'll have a psychotic trip.
you'll have
Or-
a psychotic trip, explosive diarrhea, and you may or may not develop leprosy in your fingertips.
I'd say, or you'll get indigestion. So you don't have heartburn, but you have indigestion.
Yeah.
Women who are pregnant or plan to become pregnant should not use this medicine.
But no, like it is the like, this plant can do this, and he's like, well, yeah, but like,
Why would you want to do that?
it would like one of them would be helps cleanse the system. Well, yeah, the way that it does it is it makes you like puke and shit yourself. It's a
Sweet.
cleanse.
So it's a magnesium nitrate charcoal
Yeah,
system.
it cleanses, but like, would you really want to eat that and do that?
It cleanses, including all the water in your body.
Noted. Pulls out my other book. Just
But like that's the type of like, okay, yeah, that's a way of saying it cleanses the body.
so when we end up have that year-long break that for some reason every campaign has. Not sure why. Me and you open in a shop.
But anyways, I want to thank everybody. Oh, that was first watch. Second watch. Yeah. Jesus.
Sorry.
10. Third.
6.
We're good at this.
Well, on my roll, you got nothings.
Yes.
It did go by uneventfully. So we'll start on day 3 of your travel, technically. Well, 1.5 day or 2.5 days.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. If you've enjoyed this, you know what in the world to do. I play video games every other day that I'm available to stream, and we do D&D on Thursdays live, and they appear on our YouTube on Saturdays. Thank you so much for everything you've done and for coming in and saying hi and just spending your time with us. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you are. And until next time, everyone, peace.